Name is Ike Johnstone. Right now we're at the Bill Pickett Riding Academy, located on West River Drive in Montgomery, Fairmount Park, Philadelphia. Belmont Stable was built to be a police stable back in the 30s. Matter of fact, 1936. It was to house the Fairmount Park guards, mounted guards, and they moved out of here about 1930. And we moved in. The building was practically vacant during that period of time between 1970. I moved in 96. We moved in here to start a youth program to work with the youth, primarily the North Philadelphia area. Primarily they come from North Philly, but now we take them from all over the city, especially what's going on in the city with all the crime and whatnot. And we're trying to reach out to as many young people as we possibly can. We bring the kids down here during the summer months just to get them out the neighborhood, expose them to the horses. And you know, we have them riding, but the whole thing wasn't designed to make riders out of them, but it's just to get them out the neighborhoods. And I know one of the things that it did for me when my kids were young, I think my oldest boy, who's 33 now, when he was about 12, with all my kids, we got involved in horses. And I like to think, and matter of fact, I know that it built up their self-confidence. Well, horses teach us a lot about ourselves, you know, and it teaches, for example, there are 3 human emotions that are incompatible with communicating with a horse. It's anger, fear, and patience. If you have any anger in you, the horse is going to pick it up and you're not going to be able to communicate with the horse. So it teaches how to control your anger. Same thing with fear. If you have this fear running through you, they'll pick that up and you're not going to be able to communicate. So once you learn that you cannot communicate with this animal, if those 3 things are present, then you learn to get rid of those 3 things. So that's how it helps you. And that's just one of the lessons, but there's numerous lessons that we can get from horses. Horses mirror us. You know, when you look at a horse, you're looking at yourself. We teach that there's love and strength, and that's what the horses are. There's love and strength. These are powerful animals. And you just treat them with kindness, they'll give it back to you, you know. So when we bring, say, like a young kid in here, 7, 8 years old, that's never been around a horse, just seen them on TV, they're terrified. Horses, because they're intimidating, you know what I'm saying? But then once we start to working with them, you know, we get them to the point where they'll lead this big animal. Can you imagine what that does to one? You know, 2 days ago they was terrified. Now they're leading this big, huge animal, you know, just with his fingertips. I really enjoy seeing these kids when they come in, they scared to death. By the time they leave, and there's smiles on their face, you know, and that's what keeps me going.